Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. My name is Stephanie and welcome back to another reading vlog. I am so excited, so let's just get right on into it. Okay, let's just start this off with me saying I have no idea what I'm in the mood for. So this TBR might change a lot throughout this video. I really don't know. This is also going to be a little bit longer than my normal reading vlogs because I just finished up my 𝖘𝖔𝖆𝖆𝖆𝖆 Inferno reading vlog, which will be up at some point this next week. It'll be up before you guys are seeing this. So if you haven't checked that out, I will link that down below. But let's go over a little TBR because I don't know. I have 3 physical books that maybe I'll gravitate towards. I could also go for a completely different route. I really don't know. The first one is 𝖚 𝖚𝖆 by Kate Crew. All I know about this one is that it's dark. It is an MC romance, and that's it. That's all I know. And honestly, that's all I really need to know because I love MC romances. Like, if it has a motorcycle club, I'm in. The next one is The Confidence of Wildflowers by Michaela. I want to say Smelter. I have had this on my TBR for so long. I actually just got this physical copy, I think sometime last week or maybe the week before. But a couple of my friends have been really wanting me to read this for a long time. So maybe it's time that I finally just bite the bullet and do it. I did just buy both of the duet physically. And then I also learned that there's a novella that comes after. So we'll see. And then one that I have no idea what it's about besides the cover and the edges are so beautiful and there's an academy. I have no idea. It is Wicked Onyx by Debbie Cassidy. I saw this at Barnes earlier this week and was like, I think I need that. And my best friend who was with me, she was like, yeah, I think you do. I think you need it because it is just stunning. And the only reason I know that there's an academy is because it says you don't graduate Knightsbridge Academy. You survive it. Yeah, that's all I need to know. Plus the cover. It's giving gothic. It's giving, I don't know. It's giving everything that I need, which is essentially just gothic. Because if a book says that it has gothic vibes, I'm usually 100% in. Anything with gothic vibes is for me, honestly. The 3 physical books, I do have some on my Kindle. I did get a new Kindle last week. I think actually exactly a week ago. I think it was last Friday. And I have been loving it. This is the, I think, 11th gen Kindle, just like basic. And it's so tiny and I'm just loving it. I'm loving it so much. But I have 2 on my Kindle that maybe I'll pick up. The first one is Bourbon and Secrets by Victoria Wilder. This comes after Bourbon and Lies, and I just read that in the 𝖘𝖆𝖆𝖆𝖆𝖆 Inferno vlog. Spoiler alert, I loved it. And so I might go into book 2 and hopefully continue liking the series. Then there's one that I don't know how to pronounce. I think it's 𝖘𝖙𝖔𝖗𝖊𝖋𝖗𝖆 by 𝖚𝖚 𝑚. All I know is I got this on a Stuff Your Kindle day and it's dark and that's all I needed to know. I do remember that I read the blurb and it sounds really good. I just don't remember what it's about right now. Okay? I'm sorry. I literally have the memory of Dory. Okay? I never know. But those are some books that I might pick up. Hopefully, we'll see. My mood could also go a million other ways. I really don't know. All I know is that it's about to be the weekend. I'm going to be home alone all weekend. I have so much time to read and create content and talk to you guys. So I want to use that time wisely. But I'm going to go figure out what I want to do right now. Figure out maybe what book I want to start. I'm thinking of reading the first couple pages of all 3 of these and maybe Bourbon and Secrets as well. And figure out which one kind of grips me the most and like just hooks me in right away and see which one does that because I don't know. This is when I would love my fiance to be home because if he was home right now, I could just hand him these 3 books and tell him to read the back and he would tell me which one to start and then I could start it. The amount of times that I have that man read the back of books to pick my book is so often and he does it every time. He will go through, he'll read it, he'll look at the cover a little bit, he'll look at like the whatever it says like on the covers and stuff, and he will decide what book I read. And sometimes he does pick some bangers. Sometimes he picks some and I'm like, I don't want to read this actually. Like it's not hooking me in at all. But anyways, I digress. I love you guys. I will see you in a little bit. Okay, this is when reading the first little bit does not help because they all sound good. Like 𝖘𝖚𝖚. I jumped out of my 4th floor window every night for the past week, rehearsing my escape. What is she escaping from? Slept fully clothed just in case, but a big part of me hadn't believed the precautions necessary. Tonight proved me wrong. Go, the voice inside the mirror urged. They're coming. Who's coming? What voice is inside that mirror? I want to know. And then we go to the confidence of wildflowers. It's the prologue, also trigger warning for cancer and abuse. I didn't cry when my dad died. As the cancer consumed his body, eating away at his muscle tissue, every little bit of him, I didn't cry. When his body was hauled out of the house in a black bag on a stretcher, I didn't cry. Staring at his once emaciated, maybe, form in the casket, puffed up with fillers and whatever magic the mortician worked, I didn't cry. On the drive to the cemetery, I didn't cry. I didn't cry as the preacher spoke of life and death, the inevitability of it all, despite a life well lived. I didn't cry. My sister didn't cry either. Neither did my mother. Abusers don't deserve tears. When the last flower was placed on the casket and it was all over, I didn't cry. I smiled. How bad does a man have to be where both of his daughters and his wife don't cry when he dies? I want to know. But also, that sounds like it's gonna make me cry a lot. And then this one also sounds intriguing, but not like as intriguing. I don't know. It says, the city lights blared as I gunned the throttle, the roar of my bike drowning out the chaos in my mind. I'm going to kill them, all of them, for dumping these damn jobs on me tonight. The entire day at the shop had gone to hell, and now I wasn't sure if I'd broken my hand when I punched that guy. I hit him over and over, working off every ounce of rage I had in me. It had worked for a few minutes until I got on my bike and reality came crashing down. There weren't enough hours to get everything done, more jobs seemed to fall on me, and I could barely think straight. I had everything I wanted, 2 successful businesses, a decent place to live for me and Evie, no shortage of money, yet it wasn't enough for me. Like, it still sounds interesting, but I think I'm leaning more towards this one. I really don't know, but I want to read all 3. I hate being indecisive. I might, in fact, have to wait for my fiance to get home to pick a book for me. No, just because I'm a Libra does not mean I can't make decisions. I can make decisions. It's just going to take a while. I was going to film a little bit of the movie that I was watching, but then I realized I probably can't do that because I'm watching the second Jackass movie. And I don't think YouTube would like that too much. So just know that I'm watching the second Jackass movie and I love Jackass so much. So I'm having a grand old time. Good morning. It is Saturday. It is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. I unintentionally lied to you guys. Yeah, I did not start this last night. I did not. I will be starting it today. Yeah, I woke up, my head hurts, my stomach is like in knots, and I'm like nauseous, but it hurts. My knee hurts. I injured my knee last night. Don't know how, but I did it. I don't know what's gonna get done today. I know that I have a lot on my to-do list. I don't know what all that is going to get done today, but I do know that if I don't start this book and do some reading, I will cry. That's the plan. We do have to go to my parents' house at some point to check on their cat, but my fiance works until 7, so that won't be until after he gets off work. And we're also picking up a new TV because they have a TV that they're going to give us because they don't need it. So we get a new TV today. Scamp has to get his flu medicine for this month, so he gets that today. I have some social media planning that I want to get done because it is like kind of like the middle of the month, so I want to get some stuff done for that. And of course, I have some PA work to get done as well. So we are just going to get into our day. I'm going to get up, do some self-care, like brush my teeth, skincare, stuff like that. I need to get some more water. I want to get dressed, and then we're just going to figure out what we're going to do today. But I love you guys, and obviously I will keep you updated. Okay, so it is Saturday, and I decided that this next week, starting on Monday, I'm going to be taking a social media phone little detox. So I just got posts scheduled on TikTok and Instagram for the entire week. Yeah, the entire week, so that I can do a little social media detox. So I have posts going up. I'm just not going to be active. I might pop in here and there just to see how things are going and whatever, but I'm gonna try my hardest to just stay away from social media and focus on other hobbies like reading, coloring. That's pretty much about it. Watching shows and just getting away from my phone and social media and seeing how it helps my sleep schedule, seeing how it helps my mental health, seeing if it makes me read more, and just taking a little detox. I'm super excited. So now you guys get to come with me. I think the only social media that I'm not going to detox from is YouTube, and that's just because if I want some YouTube in the background, I'm going to put it on. But the aimless, just like doom scrolling and all of those kind of apps, I'm going to leave for the week and just let my post and hope for the best. And I think it'll be fun to just focus on watching YouTube, reading, hanging out with Scamp, watching movies, just having fun and not worrying about what's going on my phone. So that'll be fun. I did start Rick and Rebel. I think I'm like 30 pages in, and it was a little bit of a slow start, but I'm kind of very much intrigued. Like, very much intrigued. I already found out why the title is Rick and Rebel. Super cute, love that. And I'm just kind of excited. I have a little bit of a theory. I don't know if it's going to be right, but I do have a little bit of a theory. And if it is right, I'm very excited. But I love Rook. I love Regan. Is it Regan or Regan? Because I know people that spell their name like that, and one pronounces it Regan and one pronounces it Regan. So I don't know, but I love them both so much. I think I'm going to go and get comfy with my heating pad and do some more reading and just making sure that my social media stuff is all ready for this week and just making sure that I scheduled everything properly and everything looks as it should. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna go work on now. Like I said, it is Saturday, so there's not a whole lot going on. I am still waiting for my fiance to get off work. I think he has like 3 or 4 hours left. And then we're gonna go check on my parents' cat, pick up the TV, come home and switch the TV out. It is going to be like significantly smaller. I don't know what size of TV we have right now, but it's been broken ever since we got it. It was a free TV when we moved like 5 years ago, and there's black lines down the middle, so it's going to be a lot smaller, but there's not going to be any lines on it, so I think that'll be worth it. And yeah, that's about it. I love you guys. I will see you in a little bit. Okay, if you can hear Scamp going crazy in the background with his toy, I'm sorry. He's in a playful mood. But it is like almost 10 a.m. I've been up since probably like 7:45. I fell asleep so early yesterday. I really hope you guys can't hear him because he's going crazy down there. But regardless, I don't think I read any more than what I told you guys. I'm on page 33, which is chapter 6 in Rick and Rebel. I'm going to read some more of this today because I honestly am really enjoying it. I'm very intrigued to see how it's going to go. And then I think I said something about a theory. The theory is correct because if I would have just read the back, I would have known that I was correct, because my theory was that the FMC is the guy that Rook wants to unalive's daughter. And I would have put that together. Yeah. This is why sometimes it benefits to read the back. But sometimes I just don't care and I don't want to. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at today. I haven't even looked at my to-do list. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing today. So I should probably do that at some point. That's probably going to be beneficial. But yeah, I will see you guys in a little bit. I'm going to eat some breakfast and look at my to-do list, look at my planner, put some books away because I just filmed a video for TikTok. Yeah, I will see you guys in a little bit. Also, I don't know if I showed you guys the before, but here's the after of the new TV. I need to do a little bit more like cleaning of the nightstand, but you know what? It's good enough right now. It's definitely a lot smaller, but it also makes it look like we have more room in here and doesn't make it feel as like claustrophobic. So I really much enjoy that, and I'm liking it so far. There's no black lines down the middle of my TV, and you know what? I like that. Okay, so it is now like 3:30. I did take a nap from like 12 to 2, but you know what? I needed it. I feel so much better now that I got a couple extra hours of sleep. But my fiance came home for a little bit on his lunch, so I sat with him. We talked while he ate, and now I'm going to do some PA work, get some stuff ready for this week of no social media, and do some reading. definitely do some reading. But Scamp wants to go into the living room and explore, so I'm gonna open the door, let him do his thing, and that's about that. The only thing is when the doors open, when people are home, I can't film. Like, I can film clips, but I can't film me talking because they can hear me, and I don't like that. So for a little bit today, it'll probably just be a bunch of clips because he wants to go and explore and look out the big window. So that's what I'm gonna do. I love you guys so much. I will see you in a little bit. Okay, so I didn't want to pull my tripod out, so I have you guys on my dresser. You're a little far away. I'm sorry. But I am so excited. It is like 11 p.m. I don't think I filmed much today. I didn't even read that much. I read one chapter. I'm about to read more. But what I'm excited for, tomorrow my best friend and I are gonna go to the library with my godson, and then we're gonna go to Walmart and get some of those like little deli subs, and then we're gonna go to the park. He's gonna play, she's gonna play with him, and I'm gonna bring a blanket, and I'm going to sit and either read more of Rick and Rebel or maybe start a book that I check out at the library. I don't know. But I have my bag all packed, so let's just do a quick little what's in my bag for tomorrow because I am so excited. So there's like a little front pocket, and then there's one on the other side as well. In this one, I have my wallet, the little cloth to clean my glasses, and then my birth control. And then in the other one, I have some hand sanitizer because, well, people are gross and I'm going to the library and the park and stuff, so I want hand sanitizer. In the big pocket, I have my Kindle sleeve. Obviously, my Kindle isn't in there right now, but it will be. I have a snap. I have my little pulse thing for my finger just in case I start having anxiety and I just want to check it. My tripod, Pampering in case I'm in pain because I'm kind of on the tail end of a flare-up. I don't know, it's weird. Aquaphor because I don't want chapped lips. And then I have this little pouch, and in here I have knockoff loop earplugs because my fiance wants me to try to use these tomorrow in case things get like really loud, because sometimes I get really irritable and just makes my mood horrendous when it is too loud. So he wants me to try these if things start getting too loud. I have a pop socket and then wired headphones, and then I have this little pouch that has my backup mini mics and a little like shutter button clicker, mainly because I don't want to take these ones out because these were like $40 and the ones in here were like 20, 15, something like that. So I have my backup ones in here. My portable charger, this is Anchor. I love this thing. My AirPods, these are the AirPod Pro 2s, I think. And then that's everything. But obviously my Kindle will go in there. I'm going to bring my bottle of water, maybe my iPad, but probably not. And I have room for maybe 1 or 2 books from the library. If I get more than that, I'll make room. I'll figure it out. But I'm so excited. But for right now, I'm going to go and read some more of Rick and Rebel. I might start City of Bones tonight. I might. I saw Kaylee on TikTok. If you guys don't know who Kaylee is, I forget her username. I literally just know her by her name, but I'll have her linked down below. But I love her. I'll also have her YouTube channel linked down below. But I saw some videos of her starting the City of Bones series. I think it's like Mortal Instruments or the Shadow Hunters, something like that. Okay, I am horrible with remembering series names and I'm also very tired, but she has been reading it and I was like, okay, I think I need to read it. So my best friend actually sent me the Kindle edition for City of Bones because I thought I owned it. I don't know where it is. No clue. So she sent me the Kindle edition. I'm also going to grab it at the library tomorrow if I can find it. But I might start that tonight too. I really don't know. It's like 11:30 at night and I'm super excited for tomorrow. So I'll either read a lot because I'll be too excited to sleep, or I'll go right to sleep because I want it to be tomorrow. Yeah, there's really no other way. I'm gonna go put all of this stuff back into the bag and get some reading done, hopefully, or just catch up on some sleep and get a lot of sleep. We'll see how it goes. Good morning. It is Monday. I'm about to get ready to go to the library and the park and just have a nice little fun time outside of the house today, as well as today is the first day of my little social media detox. So I have like my screen time, like time limit scheduled, downtime scheduled for at night, and yeah. So we're gonna see how crazy I go without social media because I just love to doom scroll. But I'm about to get ready to leave and hopefully just have a good day. It's supposed to be really nice outside, so I'm very, very excited. I'm also just hoping the library has a couple books that I want to check out. I want to utilize my physical library a lot more than I do because I use Libby and Hoopla, but I want to actually check out books and use my library. I also need to find my glasses. No idea where they went. Okay, I'm ready. I have my bag. I'm gonna grab my blanket. Let's do a quick little outfit. You can't really see my full body because I have nowhere to put you guys besides the living room. They'll be able to see all of me. I have a Twilight vampire shirt underneath. It has like their faces. Yeah. And then I have my In My Vampire Era crew neck over top. I don't remember where it's from, but I got this from my author, 𝖗𝖚𝖆𝖍. So I'll try to figure it out. And then I have my Mysterio beanie, of course. This will be linked down below. And then I just have some little ghost black sockies and then some like biker shorts from Walmart like 4 years ago. But I know that the t-shirt, like the Twilight t-shirt, is from Rue 21 before they closed. I don't know if they still have it now that they opened again. And then I will link the beanie down below. I will try to figure out where she gets these from, but I don't know. I think it's like a small shop on like Instagram or Etsy, but if you just type in like In My Vampire Era on Etsy, you'll probably be able to find it. But I'm ready to go. I'm gonna go see if they're ready to go, and we're gonna have a grand old time. I'm literally so excited for it to be so nice out and I can like get out of the house and like wear shorts. I'm so excited. Okay, if you hear my godson in the back or cars around me or anything like that, I'm sorry, but we went to the first library and taking a 1-year-old to the library, not the best time. I didn't really look at much, to be honest, so I didn't get anything. But now we're at Walmart. She just ran in to go get us some food. We're gonna picnic at the park, and then he might be tired enough that we can put him in the stroller for a second library, a town over, that has a copy of City of Bones. I know I have it on my Kindle, but I want to just look at it. You know, maybe I want to read it physically at the library. Even if I don't read it physically from the library, it still counts as checking out, and I'm still supporting the library, okay? But that's the plan right now. We don't know if we're going to go to the second library. It just kind of depends on how the 1-year-old is feeling. We are definitely going to go to the park, and I'll be reading more of Broken Rebel, or I'll start City of Bones. I really don't know, but I brought a blanket, and we're about to get a sub, and I have my water. I have some more snacks in my bag. It's gonna be a good old time, and I'm very excited. It is so nice out today. Okay, we are back home, and we did go to the second library, and oh my gosh, I loved it. I want to move to that town. It was a very small library, but it's also a very small town, and I found 2 books, and I just loved the atmosphere. The people were so sweet. One of them actually told me about a like reading challenge that they're doing where there's 90 prompts, you read 10 books, you track them on your little packet, you bring it in, you get your prize, you do 10 more, you get your prize, and then you can also write up to 10 little short reviews for the books, and then you get a prize. And I am so excited. I definitely will be starting this very soon. Tuesdays, they also do like a little story time for kids with like puppets and stuff. So we think we're going to take him to a couple of those and see how he likes it, just because he needs to have some friends his age. And yeah, I'm super excited, but we're back home now, obviously. And I am probably going to do some reading. I don't know if I'm going to read more of Broken Rebel on my Kindle, but I also did get Off Track by 𝖚𝖚 Patel from the library, and then I did get City of Bones. So I don't know what I'm going to read, but I'm going to read something. I'm super tired though. I might end up taking a nap before I get any reading done because I just did not sleep much last night at all, and the quality of sleep that I did get was not good. So I might take a nap. We'll see. But I am just having such a good day. Like, it was so fun. It was so welcoming. It was so nice. I loved it. But I'm gonna go hang out with Scamp for a little bit because he's just excited that mom is home, and go from there, figure out how I'm gonna take a nap or if I'm gonna read, just kind of figure out what the rest of the day entails. Okay, good morning, guys. It's actually 2 p.m. on Tuesday, so let's do a little update. I did just get home from the quick clinic or whatever, because for the last month I've had at least once to twice, sometimes 3 times a week, pressured my left ear. Apparently, my tube is collapsed a little bit, and so I need to use my nasal spray twice a day. Hopefully that will help take care of that. Then we went to Walmart, and then I got some packages in the mail. So let's talk about things. Well, for starters, I tried a new coffee from Walmart, and this is the Starbucks Frappuccino Light. It's creamy vanilla gelato. It was delicious, or is delicious, because there's still some left. 10 out of 10 recommend. And then also at Walmart, I finally picked up Half His Age by Jennette McCurdy. I love Jennette McCurdy. I will always be a fan of anything that she does. I just love her. I admire her. I think she is great. I also have the audiobook on Libby, and I will be listening to this while I read along because she herself narrates it. And I need that. So I'm super, super excited about this. And then I showed you guys the books that I got in the mail. I signed up for the thriller ARC box with, I believe, Penguin Teen. And so I got Killing Sadie, which comes out August of 2026. Drop Dead Famous, which comes out May of 2026. And then My Killer Family Reunion, which also comes out August of 2026. And then I got a final copy of Paradise Coast. I loved this book so much. I read it as an ARC, I believe last year, maybe the year before that. I think last year. I loved it. I think I rated it 5 stars or 4.5 stars. It was so, so good. If you like Outer Banks and murder mystery and just twists and all of that, highly recommend picking this up. It is so good. I also got, oh my gosh, it's so holographic. I love it. A spiderweb little Kindle decal for my Kindle Basic. You can't really see too much of it on the back because of all the stickers. I'm gonna redo this, but I am obsessed with it. Yeah, I love personalizing my devices, okay? Especially my Kindles. I just want them to be as cute as possible. I am in love with this. Right now, I'm gonna go and hopefully do some reading. I've been pretty good at staying off of social media. I do have my limit for 1 hour, and I'll open the app and then I'll scroll a bit. I'm like, no, I need to get off. So I've been really good at staying off of social media. I want to continue that. I have been taking pictures and stuff and filming little clips for TikToks and stuff like that, but I haven't been doom scrolling. So that is amazing. But I want to go get some reading done. I don't know what I want to read because this is very intriguing to me, but I'm also reading Rook and Rebel, as we know, and then I do have the audiobook of this. So I don't know what I'm going to read. I might have my fiance decide for me which one I'm going to read, but I feel like both of these have the potential of having me binge it in one day, starting and finishing it today, because they're short. This one's a thriller. This one, I just really love Jennette McCurdy, and I do believe this is her debut for fiction, and I loved her memoir, so I'm very intrigued on how her writing style changes from memoir to fiction. So I'm very intrigued. I'm gonna go figure out what I want to read and get some reading done. So I decided I'm going to start the first couple chapters of Killing Sadie, and then our friends invited us to a hot tub, so we are definitely going to go sit in a hot tub because my body, my muscles could 100% use that. But I'm very excited. I have everything that I'm going to sit in the hot tub in underneath. Oh, hi baby. But while I wait for them to get done playing Magic, I'm starting Killing Sadie. Okay, the lighting is really bad, but I literally finished Killing Sadie within 3 hours, if that. It was really good. I rated it 4 stars, maybe even 4.5 stars. It was really good. I kind of guessed the twist, but at the same time, I still enjoyed it. And now he's taking cash out. We're gonna go sit in the hot tub. And actually, funny enough, he called me 30 seconds after I finished the book to tell me that he was on his way to come get me. Yeah. 30 seconds after I finished the book. That was cool. But I am so excited for the hot tub. I really hope it'll help all of my muscle aches. Good morning, you guys. It is Wednesday, And I am so tired. Scam just woke me up way too early. I am so tired, but you know what? It's okay. We did go to the hot tub last night. It was so much fun. That was the first time my body has been in zero pain since the last time there was a hot tub, like November of 2024. Also, if you can hear Scamp playing with his toy, I'm sorry. He's going crazy again. But it was so much fun. I have always been afraid of like bodies of water, so like pools. But I got in the pool and I learned that I can swim. Never knew I could do that because I just avoided bodies of water. But it was super fun. We will definitely be going again. 100% we will be going again. I obviously told you guys about killing Sadie, but last night I binged another thriller. I binged What We Did to Survive by Megan Lally. I ultimately rated this 2.5 stars. I was enjoying it. I was liking the plot. I was liking everything up until the end. Yeah, the end just really ruined it for me. And I would still recommend because not everyone is going to think the same way that I do. So I'm still going to recommend it. It was good. I was having such a good time until like 80%. So still recommend. It comes out March 31st. So I still recommend. The ending did me in. Okay, I didn't like it. I do have some orders coming in the mail today and tomorrow. Today, I think it's one of my Etsy orders I ordered a couple weeks ago. I think it's my 𝖘𝖔𝖆𝖉 sweatshirt. I am so excited to get that in the mail. Obviously, I will unbox it and show you guys. I cannot wait. And then tomorrow, I have a new clear case that's just like a regular clear case, so I won't have this. And then some screen protectors, as well as a new smart ring, because I really hate wearing my Apple Watch. It always slides down and it like digs in, but I can't put it any looser and I can't put it any tighter. This is the only little section that I can wear it on, and it is awful to wear. Like, it gives me a little like indents and makes my skin like raw. And so I ordered a new smart ring that'll be here tomorrow. It's honestly just like a $40 one. Like, it's not like the Aura ring or the Ring-Con. I'm not spending that much money on a smart ring, okay? I'm just not. I would rather have to buy a new one like once a year for $4. I don't care. I have therapy today at 3, and I was supposed to have therapy yesterday, but she was sick. So I have therapy today, and I might see if I can take like a quick little nap before therapy, just so I'm not like super tired and like irritable. So I'm gonna see if Scamp wants to take a little nap and hope for the best. Also, I'm sorry about this angle. Is that better? Probably. I do also want to get some reading done. I'm thinking I might start Half His Age by Jeanette McCurdy today. It's short. I have the audiobook. I have the physical copy. It sounds like it would be a good read. I've heard a lot of like good things. Like, I've heard some bad things, but most of the things are good reviews and ratings and stuff. So I am super excited, and it's literally narrated by her, and I love that. I love that so much. Other than all that, I really don't think there's much else. I definitely want to start going to that like hot tub and pool like once a week because my body felt so good after, and I feel like if I wouldn't have had coffee yesterday, I probably would have went to bed early and slept really good. So I'm thinking we'll probably go again, and I won't have caffeine that day, which sucks because sometimes I just want a frozen Coke or like a little Mountain Dew or a Coke vanilla, you know? But it's whatever. I can sacrifice having caffeine for a day to go sit in a hot tub and pool. But I love you guys. I will see you in a little bit, hopefully with a little bit more sleep. Okay, I didn't pull out my mini mics, but I also just remembered that I think 3 new episodes of Love is Blind is out. So I think I'm gonna start that instead of get some more sleep. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna watch some Love is Blind and go from there because I'm very intrigued to see where this season is going to take us. Also, a little update on the social media detox. I've been doing so good. My screen time is down. My time on social media is also down. And I'm doing really good. Okay, it's a little bit after 2 p.m. I did not take a nap before therapy, and therapy's in an hour. I hit the halfway point in half his age. Probably gonna finish this up after therapy. I also might need a nap after therapy because I'm really tired and I'm gonna be doing so much talking that I might need a nap. But I am definitely gonna finish this up today for sure. I don't even know how to describe my thoughts. One, I love that it's set in Alaska and they brought up Seward and the town that I literally used to live in. Super cool. Loved that. But it is raw and gross, and the characters are both so unlovable, but at the same time, we can't really fault the FMC. We can't really fault Waldo because she's young. She doesn't know that she is being preyed upon, but at the same time, it's confusing and it's weird, but it's raw, and I really don't know how else to describe it. On the back it says funny, dark, moving, honest, real, and uncensored. Definitely uncensored, definitely dark, definitely honest. Unfortunately real, because things like this happen. And I am enjoying the writing style. I loved her memoir, like I said, and I was excited to see how she wrote for fiction, and I do like it. It is very simple and just kind of straight to the point, and I like that. So I really do like the writing style. I definitely want to read more, like if she continues to write fiction books. It is just a very disturbing read. So definitely check your trigger warnings. If you guys don't know, this is a book about a girl who is half his age, and she is 17, he is 40, he's her teacher, and yes, it's very disturbing. We'll keep you guys updated. I have no idea how I'm gonna rate this because I don't want to rate it high because it's so disturbing, but like the writing style is so good. I don't know. I'm pretty lost on how I want to rate this, but like I said, I am only halfway, so it kind of just depends on what happens in this last half. I will see you guys in a little bit, probably after therapy. Good morning, you guys. It's Thursday, and I've been up for a little bit now. I just spent like at least the last hour on the phone calling random places, seeing if they do psych evaluations for OCD, because my therapist recommended that I get scheduled with one to figure it out. So yeah, I thought she was going to be able to diagnose me, but apparently you need like a psych eval. So hopefully I can get that scheduled soon, but it was either we don't accept your insurance or we don't do that. Yeah, a whole bunch. And then I finally found one, and she transferred me to their intake. She's like, just so you know, they are very busy today, so you might get their voicemail. Just leave your name, your phone number, and why you're calling. You'll get a call back within the next day or two. And I was like, perfect. Done doing research about it now. I'm just gonna wait for them to call me because it's in my same town. Like, I will be waiting for them to call. And I fell asleep pretty early last night. I think I fell asleep at like 1. And I've still been doing pretty good with staying off social media. Like, I'll load in and then I'll scroll and be like, wait, I'm not supposed to be doing this. And then I get out of it. But I've been doing really good. I didn't read anything else last night. I did finish Half His Age by Jeanette McCurdy. I did finish that last night at around 6, I think, somewhere around there. And I did rate it 3.5 stars. I really liked the writing style, and I liked that neither of the characters were truly lovable. And it was very disturbing and raw and just straight to the point. Like, it didn't sugarcoat anything, and I liked that. I found it to be very gross because, well, he was 40 and she was 17, but yeah, that's all I'm going to say on that. Now, I think I'm going to start Ask Her Andrea by Noelle W. Eiley. I do own it physically. I just don't, it's over there. I didn't grab it. But I also have it on my Kindle from Kindle Unlimited because, I'm sorry, I like to read on my Kindle. And also, if you read something on Kindle Unlimited that you already own, it's just paying the author more. And I love to support authors, so I will be reading it on my Kindle. I am still waiting for my package to get here, from Amazon. It has not been delivered yet, so I'm still waiting on that. I think I'm gonna go and look at my planner, look at my journal, see what I need to do, and just to figure that out, but also start Ask for Andrea, because I don't know why, I've just been in like a thriller or like romantic suspense kind of mood. So I think that's what we're just going to end this vlog reading a bunch of, is thrillers and anything with suspense in it, because that's what I'm in the mood for. Yeah, but I love you guys. I can't believe it's already Thursday in this like social media detox, and I've been like really good. Like, I've wanted to scroll, and like if I know that someone's posting something, I will go and like look at it, but like that's it. I'm doing really good. My screen time, other than yesterday, because I did my therapy on my phone and then had to do research for the OCD stuff yesterday. So like there was like 2 hours that was just that, and then probably like another hour today that is just that. So we'll see how it goes. I hope they call me back at some point today, but if they don't, it's fine. I can wait a couple days. I mean, I don't have therapy for another couple weeks anyways, but I'm excited because my therapist and I were talking about some of the things that I do, or OCD qualities, and essentially she was like, yeah, I understand that you want to know why your brain is the way that it is, so I cannot do a psych eval for OCD, but I think that you should get one done. And I was like, perfect, that's all I need to hear. Now it's time to do that. But I'm gonna go and, like I said, journal, look at my planner, probably start Ask for Andrea. I will keep you guys updated, and I love you guys. Okay, we took a little detour. My friend had to go to Walmart and he didn't want to go alone, so I came with him. And my fiance was also going on lunch, so we went and had lunch with him. And my fiance bought our friend lunch, so now he's going in to buy me a book to, I guess, pay him back. So I'm getting a new book. It's fine. It's fine. I don't even know. I think I know a book. I think I know a book he's gonna grab. But yeah, it also kind of sucks because I'm doing a series where I read my physical TBR and like keep track of it. I think that'll be the 5th book this week that I added to my physical TBR, because like the physical arcs. But I think I've read 2 from my physical TBR this week so far, and I have the plans of reading a couple more, so maybe I can balance it out. I don't know. We'll see, but my Amazon package has still not been delivered. The time that it's estimated to be here just keeps getting further and further into the day, which is kind of annoying, but it's whatever. Also, a little update on the OCD psych eval. The one that I called today was a no-go, so she told me to reach out to my primary doctor and try to get a referral through her and go from there. So that's the plan. I'm gonna send her a message, let her know everything that's kind of going on, and hope for the best, honestly. Hi guys, I did just wake up from a nap. I started Ask for Andrea. I got like 45 pages in, and then I fell asleep, and it was one of those naps like you just don't want to wake up. Like I kept waking up and was like, not enough time has passed, and I'm still so tired. I think it's like 5:30. Anyways, my package is here. Let's open it. They send so much paper. Okay, so we have the screen protectors and the case. I'm gonna change to the case. I'm gonna have my fiance help me with the screen protector. And then we have the watch. Let's open it. I'm excited. So it comes with a little ring sizer and then 3 little like silicone bands for the ring. And here is the ring. Scamp's trying to go everywhere, so I had to put them in front of me. But I also just remembered that today is Thursday, so it's Trader's Day, and I think next week is the last episode. That's crazy. Here is the ring. How do I open it? So here is the little charging case and the ring. Let's see if it fits. Oh, it fits so nice on that finger. Okay, perfect. And then there's this little like, I'm assuming that's for this. It comes with a charger for the case, but then just a charger for the ring itself as well. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna go and look at the instructions, try to get it set up, download the app, all of that fun stuff, and I will be right back. Well, unfortunately, it is back in the box. So everything was pretty on point and accurate except for the blood oxygen levels. I think it was just a little bit too big for it to like push hard enough to like accurately sense that. So it's gonna get returned and I'm gonna order a smaller one from the same exact brand. So this exact ring, just a couple sizes smaller. I already initiated the return, so hopefully I can get that sent out tomorrow and get one ordered tomorrow, but we'll see how it goes. That's a bummer because I really did like it. It was comfortable. I liked the app. Yeah, but hopefully I will like the smaller one as well. Now I'm gonna let Scamp out. I'm gonna turn the fan back on because it is very warm in here. And I might read until my fiance gets off at 7. It's currently 5:56 right now. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm also gonna put my new case on it. And there is 3 screen protectors, so maybe, or 2. There's 2. So maybe I'll try to put one on and see if it goes well. I don't know. Usually I have him do it, so I don't know. But I'll figure it out. Okay, good morning. It is Friday. My fiance did go and drop off the ring to return that this morning. I do have a reading update. I got to chapter 24, which is page 134, which is, I believe, 50% in Ask for Andrea. I'm going to be finishing this up today at some point, probably after I film this clip, not gonna lie. And then we might be dyeing my hair. We still have to watch the episode of The Traitors that came out last night. We'll probably watch that at some point, maybe while dyeing my hair. Honestly, I think that's about it. I'm waiting for the refund to hit for the ring. I'm going to reorder the right size. I'm going to finish Ask for Andrea, and then I'm probably going to start The Coworker by Freida McFadden. And the house is nice and quiet today because my godson is at his uncle's house today. I'm very excited for that. I might go read on the couch for a little bit, but it is so cold. It was raining last night and then it went straight into snow, which means it is so cold outside. There's so much snow, and I might just put on some fuzzy socks, put on something nice and cozy, and go sit on the couch and read because that sounds like fun. I might dye my hair first. I also want to do my nails today. There's a lot that I'd like to get done. It's just going with the flow. It's my fiance's last day off this week, so it is truly just relax, go with the flow, that kind of vibe today. So I will keep you guys updated. I love you. Okay, I finished Ask for Andrea by 𝖗𝖊𝖆𝖉. I rated it 4.5 stars. I really loved it, and I highly recommend. I loved it so much. Now I'm gonna go into The Coworker at some point today, but I want to do my nails. We're not dyeing my hair today. He forgot to grab gloves, so we're not doing my hair today, but I am going to clean my jewelry. I'm so excited. And after I clean my jewelry, that is when I'm going to do my nails. And I also ordered the new ring that will hopefully fit a lot better. I'm gonna go clean my jewelry. None of it has been cleaned like ever, so very excited to do that and just read some more. Today's the last day of the social media detox. I'm super excited. I've done really well, so I'm a little bit excited to take some time and doom scroll tonight or tomorrow at some point. I don't know when, but I am excited. I'm very excited. Okay, I cleaned the jewelry, so now it's time to like dry them off and polish them, I guess. I don't know. So that's like a little polishing cloth. I have no idea. I've never cleaned jewelry, to be honest, but they're all looking very shiny. And then my roommate actually had to run to Walmart, so she might be picking up some gloves. That way we can do my hair today. And yeah, so that's exciting. I'm gonna show you guys my rings. So the one that I wear on this pointer finger is actually my fiance's. It just doesn't fit him anymore. And technically it doesn't fit me, but I have like a little ring sizer thing. And I wear that on this pointer finger. And then I have one of these little spinning ones. I think I got this from Amazon years ago. And I wear that on my thumb. And then my engagement ring is a mossy agate. Can't really see it that well, but obviously I wear that on that finger. And then this is kind of like my promise ring part 2. I had like a promise ring from when we lived in Alaska, and it was a little like teardrop opal. And then when we moved in here, the stone just fell out. We have not been able to find the stone. I spiraled and cried about it for days, if not weeks. And so then he ordered me this one, and I wear that on this ring finger. So this is the ring setup so far. This finger will have the smart ring, and then I want to slowly add more rings to my collection and wear more rings, I guess. So now I'm gonna go and start the coworker, mainly because my friend did just get it for me, so I want to read it. He doesn't read. He doesn't really, we don't talk books or anything. He just wanted to get me a book, so I feel like I should read it. Freida McFadden is kind of a hit or miss for me, but I feel like there's been more hits than misses, but she's still hit or miss. And I also noticed that I have a little bubble in my decal. You can see it right there from when I took a sticker off. So not a huge deal. I don't mind. It wasn't there before I took the stickers off, so it's whatever. I honestly don't care. It's still cute and I still love it. I love you guys. I will keep you updated on the coworker and my hair and my nails and all of the fun things. Okay, I just need to stop yapping. I will see you guys in a little bit. All I did was read the prologue in chapter 1. What is this? I am very much intrigued. Good morning, you guys. It is Saturday. If you can hear Scamp eating his food, I'm sorry, he's hungry. What am I supposed to do? But last night I did stay up a little bit late and finish The Coworker by Freida McFadden. I actually kind of enjoyed this one. The twists were twisting. Like, I enjoyed the plot a lot. I really do like a workplace anything, like romance, thriller. If it happens to like coworkers, I'm probably gonna like it. You coming to say hi? But I think I'm gonna rate it like anywhere from 4 to 4.5 stars. Like I said, I had a really good time. I read it very quickly, as we know. And yeah, that's all I'm really gonna say. I don't want to say much about it because it is a thriller, but it is Saturday. Not a whole lot is going on. I don't know if I filmed much last night, like talking wise, but I did order a new MacBook. I am so excited. It is a 2023 MacBook Pro, and it's like the space black one. I also ordered a new case for it, and then my new smart ring comes tomorrow. So we'll be unboxing the smart ring together and figuring all of that out. Hopefully it works this time. Well, it worked. I just needed a smaller size. But the MacBook and all of that will be next week's vlog because it's not coming tomorrow. But I just realized that after finishing The Coworker, this is the 7th physical book that I have read this month, which is crazy. I've read 11 books this month and 7 of them are physically. That is so good, especially for me. I am horrible at reading my physical TBR, but I've been doing really, really well. I think the next book that I want to read is not on my physical TBR, but I got it for free a couple days ago because I got an email about it, and it is Broken Beginnings by 𝖘𝖚𝖆𝖆. It's Citrus Cove Book 1. I think I want to start this. I think it said something about like romantic suspense, and like I said, I've been loving thrillers and just anything with suspense in it, so I think I'm going to start this one in a little bit. I did switch over to my Colorsoft. At least I'm going to do that for a couple days, mainly because there's a new highlight color and it's so pretty. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it, but it is green and I'm loving it. So I have some PA work that I need to get done, but all the rest is just like social media stuff, taking my meds, doing my nails, and that's about it. So I probably will read for a bit today. I also want to watch some YouTube because I have like over 150 videos in my watch later playlist, and I'm pretty caught up. I just have a lot since early February, so I think I'm gonna watch some YouTube today as well. I'm gonna go get some stuff done. I love you guys, and I will see you in a little bit. Okay, it's like 4 p.m. I actually did end up taking a nap for like an hour and a half, I want to say. And now I'm watching Lachlan's vlog from literally 2 weeks ago. Yeah, from 2 weeks ago. But you know what? I'm just a little behind. It's fine. I'm finally watching it now. And I'm also eating a stromboli with some extra marinara sauce. And then after I finish watching this vlog, I will be starting Broken Beginnings by 𝖘𝖚𝖆𝖆𝖆𝖆. No! Okay. It's back on. It's back on. I might, if it happens again, I might have to have my fiance, like, stick it better. I don't know. But that was just really sad. Okay, we're back. We're fine. I'm gonna go finish the vlog and then start this. I'm super excited. I don't think it's that long. Yeah, it's 335 pages. So it's not that long. Also, I definitely need to change it back to the white pages. On my Kindle Basic, I have it all dark mode, but for some reason, the color soft just looks so much better in, like, with the white pages. I don't know what it is about it. Maybe it's the colors. They probably stick out better with the lighter page. I don't know. That's what I'm gonna go do. I don't know where Scamp is. I think Scamp's in the living room. Most likely, he is laying on the back of the couch, either sleeping or looking out the window. That's most likely what he's doing right now, but I think I'm gonna go try to sneak up on him and see. Hi, baby. Big stretchies. You can lay down. You can sleep. Okay, so it's time to start reading, but honestly, I want to play Sims. So I went on Hoopla, and guess what audiobook is on Hoopla? Yeah, Broken Beginnings. So I'm gonna start this now, and I'm gonna play Sims, and I'm just gonna listen to it while I play. I'm super excited. I probably will be starting to play Sims on my new MacBook whenever that comes in the mail. So I'm just gonna start a new family, have some fun, you know, not start anything like super serious just because I'm going to be starting over anyways. It also says that it's 10 hours and 28 minutes. So we're gonna start this and have a good old time. Morning, you guys. It is Sunday. It's also the last day of the vlog. I did finish Broken Beginnings by 𝖘𝖚𝖆𝖆𝖆𝖆 last night. I listened to mostly the audio, and then the last like 20% I read on my Kindle, and I had such a good time. I rated it 4 stars. The plot was very good, but also I just loved the setting and the character, so I definitely want to continue the series because, like I said, I had a good time. I don't know how many books are currently out in the series. I do have to look into that. I also have no idea what I'm going to start next. I did end up downloading, I think, Offside by Avery Keelan, I think is how you pronounce everything. I think that's what it is. It's this book. I did download that from Kindle Unlimited because that's one that I ordered physically because it is just beautiful. So I did download that from Kindle Unlimited. Maybe I'll start that. All I know is I need something like lighter and fluffier because I've been reading so many thrillers and dark books. I just need something light and fluffy to kind of be like a little palette cleanser before I go into anything else dark. So I might try to find something to start. I really don't know. It also depends on if the next book's in the Citrus Cove series, I think is what it's called. If the next one is a romantic suspense or if it's just romance. If it's just romance, I'll probably end up reading it, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. My new smart ring comes today. My MacBook case comes today, which the MacBook case is kind of useless, so I'm not really going to do anything with it until the MacBook gets here later next week. I think right now I'm just going to chill out, maybe journal a little bit, grab my planner, see what I want to do today, and honestly just go from there because I really don't know. My stomach hurts, my back hurts. I'm super tired, even though I got like a little bit under 7 hours of sleep. All I know is I want to try to figure out something else to read because I've just been in such a reading mood. Like, my fiance woke up at like 2 in the morning and we went to the bathroom together, and I was like, I just finished my 12th book of the month. And he was like, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you, but don't like burn yourself out. And I was like, I'm trying not to, but like at the same time, I'm not forcing myself to read. I'm just reading when I want to, and that's just like all the time at this point. Someone apparently wants the mini mic. He's never attacked it like this before. Like I said, I'm gonna go and look at my planner, find something to read, all of the fun things, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Obviously, I will keep y'all updated. Okay, so obviously I got my smart ring. Also, I took this nail off so I could test to see if the O2 was correct on here. Everything is accurate. Everything is working so well. The only thing is I'm trying to figure out if it's too tight. My fiance says that it's not. Our roommate that works in like the medical field and like has seen tight rings in his life also says that it's not because of like what it is. So I'm just going to wear it for a little bit, see if my finger starts turning a weird color. Like, you can see my finger like flare out a little bit, but not much. And it still like spins. It's a little like, how do I show you? It's a little like to like get it off, but like some of my other rings are also like that, and it's not a big deal. So we'll see. I'll wear it tonight, see how my finger feels tomorrow. But let's do a reading update. I started City of Bones. Yeah, it was kind of on a whim, but like I've had it from the library for like a week now, and I sat down to read the first chapter. I was also listening to the audiobook on Spotify, and I'm now on chapter 6. I'm like 82 pages in, and I'm having such a good time. I'm also looking at the box sets and how much they are, where I can get them, because I want to read this series, and then I want to read the other series that are in this universe, because I think there's like 2 or 3 that are kind of entangled together. I don't think I'm going to read them in like the recommended order. I know I probably should, but I think I'm going to read this series and then the Infernal Devices, I think is what it is, and then go from there. But I started this, very much enjoying it. I also did start 𝖘𝖕, and I got 2 chapters in. I'm on chapter 3. I don't know which one I'm going to read before bed. Probably 𝖘𝖕, because it's easier just to read on my Kindle, and I have it on my Kindle. I have this one on my Kindle as well, but I'm also listening to the audio, and sometimes that can be a little uncomfortable wearing AirPods while laying down. So this will probably be my nighttime book, but I will be closing the vlog before I go to bed. So I really don't know, and that'll most likely be in the next vlog. I also did get my MacBook case. So excited, but it's also like such a tease because like I don't get my MacBook until Wednesday. So I just get to look at it. But I'm gonna turn a print on and then eat some Taco Bell because I am so hungry. I got a grilled cheese stick burrito. Their new like nacho dip minus the pico because I don't like onions. And then some like chicken griller thing. I don't really know. And then I'm also gonna put my nail back on. I'm gonna go do that, read a little bit, and honestly, probably read and then come back and close out the vlog with a reading update. Okay, I lied. I think I'm taking them off already. I love them. I will save them, but I don't think I want nails on right now. I just feel so overstimulated. So they're coming off. Okay, I am now on page 110, and I am so intrigued. My plan was to read at least 100 pages every single day because then I'll finish it a little bit before the first, but I might end up reading it faster than that. Not gonna lie, I'm very much enjoying it. I am so intrigued, and I'm also very excited to watch the movie after I finish the book. I think that's where I'm going to leave this vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. It literally means the world to me that you take time out of your days to watch my videos. Everywhere else that you could find me is linked down below, as always. If you have any questions, anything you want to see, anything like that, please comment down below. Like I said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.